When it comes to picking a dash cam that truly delivers, we recently found ourselves torn between two solid choices: the Kingslim D4 Pro and the FineVu GX1000. Both of these dash cams came packed with their own strengths, and after using them quite a handful amount of time, today we'll talk about their pros, cons, and every other detail you need to know before getting one for yourself. Stick together, and let's begin. Starting with the Kingslim D4 Pro, the setup was smooth, with everything needed packed inside. The build felt sturdy, and the swivel design of the front camera gave us some extra flexibility to either focus on the road ahead or turn it toward the cabin. It gave us 4K front recording and 2K for the rear, and the sharpness in daylight was immediately noticeable. Now, if we look at the FineView GX1000, this dash cam came into our hands with some serious promises, and it did not disappoint either. Unlike the Kingslim, the GX1000 records both front and rear views at 2K Quad HD, which ain't 4K, but it's plenty sharp and smooth with that 30 frames per second shooting. Setup was a little different, with a hard wire kit designed to plug right into the fuse box, giving a more permanent and cleaner install. We really liked the discreet and refined design, even though the unit's a little bigger than others. The camera construction felt premium, and there's no built-in screen, which might be a downside for some, but in return, you get a sleek setup that blends into your windshield. At night, the D4 Pro pulled off strong front recordings with its Sony sensor and HDR. But the rear cabin view could use a bit more light for the best results. Meanwhile, the GX1000, with its dual Starvis sensors and auto night vision, kept both the front and rear videos clean and clear in low light without needing any cabin lighting adjustment. Field of view, we'd say they leaned in favor of the Kingslim D4 Pro. It offered a wide 170-degree angle, picking up more of the side lanes and road shoulders, while the GX1000's 139-degree view focused more narrowly but kept image distortion lower. So, if maximum scene coverage is your goal, the D4 Pro has the upper hand. But if you want a cleaner, more natural look to your footage without stretched edges, the GX1000 felt slightly better to us. As we drove through a long mountain tunnel, the GX1000 adapted so smoothly thanks to its smart HDR tuning that the transition barely showed up on the footage, while the D4 Pro needed a split second longer to catch up, briefly blowing out the highlights. Handling storage, both dash cams ran loop recording and locked emergency clips through G-sensors. The Kingslim D4 Pro saved front and rear videos separately, while the FineView GX1000 grouped recordings into a single folder, making browsing and reviewing footage through the phone app or PC software much faster and cleaner. When it came to connectivity and user control, the D4 Pro offered built-in Wi-Fi and GPS, just like the GX1000. The Kingslim app was easy to navigate, but the FineView app felt slightly faster and more polished, especially for scrubbing through longer footage. GPS accuracy was solid for both, but FineView's desktop software gave deeper breakdowns of trip data like speed, impact points, and exact locations. Parking mode brought one of the biggest differences. The D4 Pro came with basic parking monitoring, automatically locking footage when it sensed motion or bumps. On the other hand, the FineView GX1000 delivered a much stronger showing with its power-saving parking mode, allowing nearly 2,325 hours of standby recording with optimized energy use. If you leave your car parked for long stretches, FineView clearly has the better system. In our experience, bitrate made a noticeable difference in overall clarity too. The FineView GX1000 maintained a steady 16 megabits per second for both cameras, leading to cleaner frames even when zooming in on small details like license plates. The D4 Pro's recordings were very good but showed slightly more compression, especially in darker settings when viewed closely. Voice control was another area where the D4 Pro pulled ahead. It packed 9 built-in voice commands like snapping a photo, locking a video, or switching camera views, which made hands-free operation smooth and convenient while driving. The GX1000 did not offer voice command features, leaning more into AI-driven automation for night vision, damage detection, and exposure adjustments without user input. Summing it all up, if you're hunting for a dash cam that records stunning 4K footage, offers easy voice control, and gives you maximum field of view coverage, the Kingslim D4 Pro is a clear winner at its price. But if you're after smarter AI features, better long-term parking security, balanced dual QHD recordings, and an overall cleaner app experience, the FineView GX1000 feels like the sharper, more refined choice. Either way, both dash cams prove themselves worthy, and whichever way you lean, you're getting a tough, reliable setup to watch your back on the road.